The ULTRASPORT Network welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Hello and welcome to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. It is our second game of 2 here today, and it is our third and final game of Week 7. Today, it is a rematch of the Super Bowl as the San Francisco 49ers play host to the Kansas City Chiefs. And the last time these two teams met, it of course, was the championship game of the NFL. Let's take a look back at that showdown in Las Vegas. Good evening and welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Super Bowl LVIII as the Kansas City Chiefs take on the San Francisco 49ers. Patrick Mahomes and Brock Purdy battle for the Lombardi trophy. Let's get this thing underway. First and goal on the 4. 8 seconds, 7, 6, there's the snap. Mahomes, pass is caught! Touchdown Chiefs! And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl LVIII. So as you can see, both of these teams at the top of their respective divisions. Chiefs are 4-1 coming into this game, coming off of a bye week last week, I believe. And the 49ers are 4-2. Who is going to get win number 5 here at this Super Bowl rematch? Let's go down to the field to find out. It is time for the Chiefs and the 49ers to do battle right here on ULTRASPORT. So the two teams now preparing to make their way out onto the field as we get underway here at Levi Stadium. What a game this is going to be. The Chiefs and the 49ers in a rematch of the Super Bowl. We just saw that recap video of the last time these teams met. And now we're going to see if the 49ers can get revenge or if Kansas City will go 2 for 2. Packed house here in Santa Clara, in the Bay Area of California. Beautiful day for a football game, and an area that can be often cold, windy, and foggy. There's the kick. This is going to be taken out past the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and it's returned out to the 29. So here comes Brock Purdy, who led the 49ers to the Super Bowl last season, NFC champions, 2023, 2024, however you want to look at it. 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions last season. Burst onto the scene in the postseason, 2023. 49ers have had a bit of a dynasty, but not to the degree of Kansas City. They've made a couple Super Bowls, but they haven't been able to walk away with the title as of yet. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the first play of the game here for San Francisco. Happy to have you with us. This is undoubtedly one of the biggest games we've covered all year, or will cover all year. The Super Bowl rematch. Whenever it happens, always is a game people view with great excitement, but down goes Purdy here. He managed to throw the ball away before going down. Smart move, prevents the big loss of yards. 3rd and 11 for San Francisco as they stay on the 28. There's the snap. Purdy waiting, fires it away. It's not going to be enough. Deebo Samuel goes down to 33. It's 4th and 5 for San Francisco, and it looks as though Patrick Mahomes will be entering onto the field soon. Andy Reid giving high fives to the Chiefs coming off the field. The defensive line, that is. As we see the punter come out for San Francisco. And this is going to go for a touchback. So here comes perhaps the biggest star in the NFL today. Well, undoubtedly the biggest star in the NFL today. Number 15, the quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, 27 touchdowns, 4,183 yards last season, 14 interceptions, and 2 Super Bowl titles in a row, 3 in 4 years. But no, 2020, 2023, 2024, 3 in 5 years. Apologies for that mistake, as this is a gain of 3. Kareem Hunt with the catch there up to the 23. Kyle Shanahan, you can see on the sidelines. The last covered the 49ers in their game against the Seattle Seahawks. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the 3rd 49ers game we've covered this season, as well as the one with the Rams. First down picked up, by the way, here by the Chiefs. Kareem Hunt, once again, getting them up to the 32. And it was Kansas City versus Baltimore that has been the first and only Chiefs game we've covered here on ULTRASPORT. They lost that one in overtime. Not a good way to start the season, but they've managed to bounce back on a 5-game winning streak right now. And if you say, hey, this sounds a bit weird, we are taking into account the games that we've covered on ULTRASPORT that may have different results than those in real life. So if you hear a statistic on here that doesn't sound quite right to you, chances are it's probably that, especially in relation to teams. Mahomes is going to run it, and he slides down to the 46, gain of 3 on that play. Really had nowhere else to go, but was able to get some yardage out of it instead of just giving up. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. On this beautiful day at Levi Stadium, hosted Super Bowl 50 and will host Super Bowl 60. Interesting pattern there. There's the snap. Mahomes waiting again, and he's going to run it again. He goes past the line, however, past the 50. He's still going. He's still going. Patrick Mahomes slides down at the 11. Incredible rush there from Mahomes. Wow. And just like that, the Chiefs are at the 11. Here's the replay. He just takes off, and he's not even stopped. Again, he slides down as he sees the defense coming for him. And now the Chiefs are on the 11. Incredible play there. Mahomes quite literally thinking on his feet. And now a chance for Kansas City to go into the lead. 3 first downs in this game for the Chiefs. 3 first downs on this possession, I should say. As we're still early into this. 20 seconds to go in quarter number 1. There's the snap. Pass is caught. And Justin Watson up to the 1 as time runs out in the first quarter. We are scoreless at Levi Stadium. So the Chiefs are at the 1 as we enter the second quarter. This is going to be an easy touchdown for the away team unless San Francisco's defense is able to pull something big off, but they're not going to be able to. It is Kareem Hunt into the end zone. Touchdown for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reigning Super Bowl champions have broken out into the lead against the team they defeated to claim that title. Here's the replay. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. There's not much to say here, of course. It's a 1-yard run. And the Chiefs go into the lead after forcing San Francisco to 4th down on their possession. We get set for the point after touchdown. Harrison Butker out onto the field now. There's the snap and the kick, and it's 7-0 for Kansas City over San Francisco. 8 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 55 seconds of game time there. .359. Well, what am I saying? Even I'm not used to the fact that we have 4-minute quarters. 1 second has gone past in the second quarter. Here's the kick, by the way. Past the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and down he goes at the 29. And now Brock Purdy looking to make something happen here as he leads San Francisco's offensive line back out onto the field. There's the snap on the first play of this possession. Looks like a one-handed catch for Brandon Ayuk. He steps out of bounds at the 34, but not before giving San Francisco a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 coming up for the 49ers as you see Patrick Mahomes sitting down on the bench, getting back on the sidelines after Kansas City have taken the lead. Passing play here. Fired away. He's going to get it. And it is Jordan Mason with the catch going up to the 47. San Francisco picking up the first down once again. Here's the replay. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that is the only first down San Francisco has picked up thus far. No, I could be wrong on that one. We all make mistakes. And now the 49ers hoping to keep going as Deebo Samuel makes the catch at the 44. Makes the catch and gets up to the 44. Gain of 9 on that play. 2nd and 1 for San Francisco as Kyle Shanahan watches on. Let's talk about the coaches here. Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan. Coaches that the NFL world certainly has its eyes on. And when you really come down to it, these are two of the best. These are the best two teams. Both of them first in the division going into this game. Kansas City on a 5-game winning streak. That one loss coming to Baltimore. Both of these teams are in a dynasty, even if one is a bit greater than the other. I'm talking, of course, about Kansas City, who have won 3 Super Bowls in 5 years and hoping to three-peat for what I believe will be the first time in NFL history. They seem poised to do so. They've had a good start to the season, and they could go all the way. Right now it's San Francisco on 2nd and 8 at the 23. Coming up to the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. 49ers moving deeper into the red zone. Handoff here. And down on the 18. 3rd and 3 for San Francisco as the 2-minute warning will kick in here at Levi Stadium. Kansas City 7, San Francisco 0. Low scoring first half thus far. Chiefs ahead by a sole touchdown in this completely packed Levi Stadium. You saw that shot there. Look at this crowd that we have. But it's the Super Bowl rematch. This is, I can't imagine what ticket prices for this would be like. Pass is caught here by Jawan Jennings. He goes down at the 7. And the 49ers now 1st and goal. Close to the equalizer here against Kansas City. Here's the replay. The snap on the 7. Pass is caught by George Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. And George Kittle has put San Francisco back in this game. They went to 4th down on their first possession. They have redeemed themselves here with a tying touchdown. Tying provided the point after is made. What a celebration by George Kittle in the end zone. 1:17 to play in the second quarter. There you see Andy Reid. Point after touchdown now. The snap, the kick, and the extra point. 8 plays, 72 yards, 2 minutes, 38 seconds of game time on that scoring drive for the San Francisco 49ers. Again, 1:17 to play. Andy Reid, you see there on the sidelines, as the Chiefs will hope to get some more points in. This is one of the best offenses, one of the best teams in the NFL, mind you. So they're definitely capable of it, as he's going to go down on the 32. And Patrick Mahomes is back out onto the field. If you want to count success in possessions in terms of touchdowns scored, then Mahomes is 1 for 1. Looking to be 2 for 2, as this pass will be caught by Justin Watson. He steps out of bounds at the 40. Gain of 8 there for Kansas City. 2nd and 2 coming up. And it's worth noting, both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining, that very well may come into play here. Oh. Previous play is under review, and I assume the question is whether he was out of bounds when he made the catch. From this angle, it looks like he was. There you see he steps out, and I'd be surprised if this call is overturned. It doesn't look like it's going to be. 2nd and 2 for Kansas City. Chiefs stay where they are. There's the snap. Mahomes stepping back to pass, a bit boxed in. He's going to break away. He had a big rush earlier. He slides down at the 45. A bit of an altercation here. Some trash talk. Usually present in these NFL games. No huddle offense now for Kansas City, which is interesting that they're not using any timeouts. Mahomes fires it away. The pass will be caught by Watson, and there's the first timeout from Kansas City as Watson gets up to the 44. Another first down for the Chiefs. 34 seconds to go before halftime. We will be bringing you our ULTRASPORT halftime show at the end of the second quarter, where we recap what's gone down in the NFL earlier today. We've got the Jaguars-Patriots game that took place in London that we're going to talk through, and we've got a bit of an announcement for next week's Tuesday night primetime football. Breakaway here by Kareem Hunt. He gets up to the 24, and it's 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Chiefs on pace to score before halftime. And Hunt was pushed out of bounds there. That stopped the clock. 28 seconds to go. 1st and 10 on the 24 for Kansas City. There's the snap. Mahomes. He's still got the catch. He still got the catch, did Kareem Hunt. Despite a bit of an obstacle there. 2nd and 1 on the 14 coming up for Kansas City, as the Chiefs stay on track to score. 14-7, or at least 10-7 is the likely score line at the half, as the Chiefs look for a repeat victory in this rematch of the Super Bowl. Is he going to get in the end zone? Yes, he is, just barely. It is Justin Watson pushed over the line by the defense. The wide receiver has put Kansas City into the lead once again as we take a look at the replay. The pass from Mahomes, he makes the catch at about the 1, and he's swarmed, but as he goes down, he does so in the end zone, so it doesn't really matter. And Mahomes celebrating on the sidelines with his teammates as Kyle Shanahan looks at the very least disappointed. Point after here for Kansas City. 19, well, why am I mentioning the time? 19 seconds, and it's 14-7. 6 plays, 67 yards, only 52 seconds of game time there as the teams come off and the other ones come on. Shanahan and Reed, the rematch. 49ers and Chiefs did not only meet up in this year's, however you want to think of it, Super Bowl. Super Bowl LVIII. I was going to call it the one in Las Vegas, but as I was saying, 49ers and Chiefs also met up in Miami in 2020, Super Bowl 54, I believe it was. As Deebo Samuel is going to stay up to the 38. San Francisco with all 3 timeouts remaining. Did not use a single one on defense there. Might want to use them now. What a moment it would be to tie things up before the half. They've got 13 seconds, and usually you wouldn't think of that as significant, but this is ULTRASPORT, and strange things happen on ULTRASPORT. Short pass here, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 2 for San Francisco as they stay at the 38. And here again, the timeout's an important factor. Maybe you just want to go for a running play, secure the first down, call a timeout, and then maybe try to go for something big. 10 seconds to go. There's the pass, and Kittle is going to break away to the 41. 49ers used their first timeout. George Kittle is fired up. And with 5 seconds to go, San Francisco getting past the 50. And the question is now, do you want to go for it all? Do you want to go for the touchdown? Or go for a field goal? You'll still be losing, but it'll be by less. We're about to find out what their answer to the dichotomy is, and they are indeed going to go for the field goal. San Francisco playing it safe. It's from the 48, so not necessarily guaranteed points. They need a good kick here. Is it good? Yes, it is! 3 more points on the board for the San Francisco 49ers as we take a look at this up close. Chiefs will still have the lead going into the half, but San Francisco narrowing the gap. There's the kick, and it goes out of bounds, or it goes for a touchback, I should say. 2 seconds. Mahomes and company already out at the 30. The snap. Oh, he's going to get sacked. And that takes us to the halftime show. Kansas City 14, San Francisco 10. So welcome into the halftime show here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Kansas City leading San Francisco by 4 points here in our final game of Week 7 and our second game of 2 here today. And we saw some interesting action earlier today in London. The New England Patriots with a 17-13 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville trying all they could at the last second to take the victory to stay in the game. And we're going to see the mistake that took place to count them out. 5 seconds gone, no gain, no loss. But it all comes down to this one play. 3rd and 10 on the 30. Hail Mary formation. The receivers are just going to take off. The throw! The catch! But he steps out of bounds and the Patriots win. What an incredible way to lose a game. And the final score, New England 17, Jacksonville 13. That's got to feel terrible. caught that Hail Mary on the very last play. Could have been an incredible ending, but he stepped out of bounds, and the Patriots win. Now, we said that there was going to be a special announcement regarding next week's edition of Tuesday Night Primetime Football during the halftime show, and here it is. The Vikings will be playing the Rams on next week's edition, but I will not be on commentary. It'll be Greg Olson and Mike Tirico doing the honors, and I will return next Saturday. So with that announcement being made, let's go back to the field here at Levi's Stadium. The 49ers hoping to come back against the Chiefs. Mahomes and company coming back out onto the field as we get set for this third quarter. Kansas City to receive. They lead 14-10 over the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken up past the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and up to the 25 is where this return will be carried out. And Patrick Mahomes with a chance to make this an 11-point game. San Francisco scoring a field goal at the end of the second quarter, but Kansas City still with the lead, still with the upper hand. There's the snap on the first play of the game. First play of the quarter, I should say. My apologies there. And this is Juju Smith-Schuster with the catch. He gets up to the 49. First down for Kansas City as we see the replay here. Thrown from around the 18 by Mahomes. Oh, I'm sorry. They're on their own 49. Did I say past the 50? Misread that. Andy Reid, however, still applauding that big gain. There's the snap on first down. Fired away. Pass will be caught here. And down goes Watson. 56 total yards here for Justin Watson today. 6 catches. 2nd and 4 for Kansas City. Gain of 6 on that last play. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Mahomes is going to just get shoved down. Sack for the 49ers here. It is Brown sending him down to the 47. 3rd and 12 now for Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes looks a bit shaken getting up. Christian McCaffrey you see there on the sidelines. And Mahomes now looking for a 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 12, but if anyone can pull it off, it's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, if not the best. Mahomes waiting, will fire it away, and there is the conversion. Xavier Worthy with the catch, gets up to the 38, and it's first down here for Kansas City. Chiefs keep up the pace. Andy Reid looking stern and serious on the sidelines. And there's the snap. Caught by Smith-Schuster again. He gets up to the 28. 1st and 10. First down for Kansas City. Halfway through this 3rd quarter. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Brock Purdy you see there on the sidelines. Chiefs on the 28. There's the snap. Mahomes steps back quite a few yards. Sends it away, and the pass is caught! Touchdown for Kansas City. Xavier Worthy with an incredible play there. Let's take a look at this again. Mahomes throwing from around the 38, the 37. And he somehow is able to find him in the end zone. In case you were wondering, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes to a review. But we're going to see. Yep. Previous play is under review. They want to find out if he was truly inside the end zone. Even for me, it seems a bit too good to be true. We need a close-up. That might be good enough. Just need to see where his feet were placed. And it looks like the call stands. Touchdown, Kansas City. And now for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Kansas City 21, San Francisco 10. 6 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes, 20 seconds of game time. Kyle Shanahan not looking too happy on the sidelines as the 49ers are now down by 11. San Francisco with a lot of catch-up to play now. This return is carried out to the 25 as Brock Purdy re-enters the field. 105 total yards for San Francisco, 93 of them passing yards. And did he make the catch? Yes, he did. Jawan Jennings almost out of bounds on the 35 there. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like he has gone out because the clock is still running. You've got to conserve time in a situation like this. We've got just over 5 minutes to play, and the way we set things up, you know, ULTRASPORT football is very exciting. We've got short quarters but big score lines. And this is going to be a good breakaway. How far is he going to get? He might go all the way. He breaks away from the defense, shoves another man down. He goes down at the 1. So unbelievably close. So unbelievably close to the end zone was Saubert. Here's the replay. What an incredible performance here. Let's see. He breaks away. He cuts to the right. And that may be the game-changing play here for San Francisco. 1 yard to a touchdown. Snap. Pass. 6 points. 49ers trying to catch up to Kansas City here. And they are fighting back as Deebo Samuel makes the touchdown. Here's the replay. Right there in the end zone. All you needed to do was throw. And now an interesting choice to make for San Francisco. Do you go for the 2 or for the extra point? You've got to go for the 2-point conversion, right? That would make it a 3-point game, which means you can tie with a field goal. And yes, they are going to do the smart thing here. Bit of a risk, perhaps, but high reward if they can make it work. And they can make it work. It is Deebo Samuel once again. He gets a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 3 plays, 75 yards, 1 minute and 5 seconds of game time on that scoring drive for San Francisco. It is 21-18. Kansas City still in the lead, but only by 3 as we take a look at this once again. It was Deebo Samuel for the touchdown. It is Deebo Samuel for the 2-point conversion. 2 for 2 in the end zone for number 1. As we see Kansas City get the ball back. And now this is going to be a really important moment, a really important possession for the 49ers defense. You've got to prevent them from getting another touchdown. On the flip side, if you're Kansas City, you get a touchdown here, the game may very well be over. So, an interesting situation we have here. 49ers must do everything they can to get Kansas City to 4th down because we are running out of time here. 150 passing yards for Mahomes today, 211 total yards for Kansas City. And this is going to be a short pass to Xavier Worthy. Worthy breaks away and he steps out of bounds. Kansas City getting up to the 42. 15 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Kyle Shanahan, you see there, giving his orders. As the clock winds down here in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Hunt. And he'll go down at the 43, gain of 1 as we go to the 4th quarter. Kansas City 21, San Francisco 18. Fourth quarter getting underway as we return to Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Kansas City 21, San Francisco 18. in this rematch of Super Bowl 58. And Mahomes to Kelsey, the dynamic duo of the NFL, but it can't get them a first down. Up to the 48 now, 3rd and 4 for Kansas City, and here is the moment for San Francisco's defense. Got to push them back to 4th down here. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Good move there by Mahomes. Thrown behind the line, but he's going to get past it, is Kareem Hunt. Kansas City picks up the first down there. And it looks like they may go 2 for 2 against San Francisco. First in the Super Bowl, and now here. I've got to tell you, the people over at the NFL who run the schedule really knew what they were doing with this one. What a matchup. We just had to cover this game. There's the snap. Mahomes fakes the handoff there. It is Travis Kelce with the catch. He's going to be pushed back to the 22. Coming up to the 2-minute warning here. If you're Kansas City, you want to just run down the clock. That's also something very important. You want to stay out ahead of the other team, but you also want to take as much time as possible in meeting that goal, because you can't take all the time. Eventually you're going to score something, and they're going to get the ball back somehow. But this is a good breakaway. How far is he going to get? Up to the 6. Kareem Hunt with a good rush there as the 2-minute warning kicks in. Kansas City 21, San Francisco 18. Kyle Shanahan looking a bit dismayed here as the Chiefs are now way in the red zone. There's the snap. Handoff to Hunt. He goes down to 7. Loss of 1 on that play. 5 rushes today for Kareem Hunt. 26 total yards. 2nd and goal at the 7 for Kansas City. There's the snap. Handoff to Hunt once again. He's trying to break through, but he's been stopped. Timeout taken by San Francisco. They've used 2 timeouts now, by the way. 3rd and goal for Kansas City. This is the play that will define the game for the 49ers. If they can push them back to 4th down, good. If they can't, then Kansas City has won this game. The only way for San Francisco to have a chance here is to get Kansas City to 4th down. Mahomes is going to fake the handoff. It's incomplete in the end zone. It is incomplete in the end zone. And there you have it. Kyle Shanahan ushering the defense off. Harrison Butker comes out for the field goal. It's from the 10. It's going to be a guaranteed, unless they can block it. Easy, easy field goal. It's 24-18, but there is a chance for San Francisco. I apologize if I sound biased in any way here. I don't mean to be. But everyone loves a comeback story, especially with stakes as high as this. Super Bowl rematch. Kansas City won the last one. San Francisco looking for revenge here in Week 7. This is not going to go for a touchback. Past the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, down at the 27. Worth noting again that the 49ers have 1 timeout left. They'll have to use it wisely, but then again, they can also scare Kansas City if they get deep enough down the field into using their timeouts. See if that psychological strategy holds any weight as Purdy waits to throw it 4 or 5 yards. Got to keep an eye on that clock. 6-point game. 49ers have a chance. No huddle offense here for San Francisco. Just over a minute to go. 49ers chasing what would be an incredible comeback win in one of the best moments of the season. to hand Kansas City their second loss and first since week 1. And we have now entered the final minute. San Francisco still holding on to that timeout. Got to use it wisely. Purdy fires it away. And the pass is caught by Saubert. He spins through. And San Francisco up to the 45. A field goal will not work here. We saw, I believe, a field goal in the last game in London. We saw one in New Orleans when the Saints defeated the Broncos. But it's not going to work here. Pass is caught. It's Saubert again who is targeted. And now San Francisco using their last timeout. 19 seconds to go at the 32-yard line. 49ers chasing what will be an incredible moment, an incredible comeback here against Kansas City. This will go down, if they can pull this off, this will go down as one of the best games all year. 49ers again on the 32. 1st and 10. Purdy waiting. Goes way back, and it's going to go out of bounds. Couldn't find a receiver, faced pressure from the defense. Good move there. You lose a down, but you don't lose any yards. "13 seconds. There's the snap. Purdy fakes the handoff. 10 seconds. Boxed in. Again, incomplete. 3rd down now. 7 seconds. We have seen so many incredible finishes this year alone, and it's only week 7. We saw an incredible ending on Tuesday. This always just goes down to the last minute, and it's certainly done so here. Purdy, one more chance perhaps, fires it away. In the end zone, it's a conflagration, but it is also a flag on the play. Is it going to be pass interference? Yes, it is. We saw this in New Orleans. We see it here. 31 yards on Justin Reed, and now San Francisco with 1 second up to the 1. Fatal mistake made there by the Chiefs. Pass caught. Deebo Samuel in the end zone. We are tied. We are tied. But there remains one thing. The point after touchdown. This will go down as a miracle if the kick is made. This will go down as the best game of the season, perhaps, if the kick is made. I am reminded of Minnesota against New Orleans in 2018. The kick is up. It's good. 49ers win. Revenge for the Super Bowl. The final score, San Francisco 25, Kansas City 24. From Santa Clara, goodbye and good night.